through. I'll do my best. I am a speech therapist, but doesn't mean I'm a great public speaker, so just bear with me. When I first met Chris, he was a precious, happy, curious child. He loved his toys, games, and attention from his adults, anyone around him, and those breakfasts from Hardee's. His smile was his mode of communication, as Chris was nonverbal, with little to no means of expressing himself. As we would go to our little speech trailer out at South Greenville, we figured things out together. As I got to know Chris, it was evident that he had a lot to say. With the love and support of his mother, Angela, we were able to begin opening doors to tap into his world. Angela's love, commitment, and desire for a better life for her son allowed Chris to begin to express himself and become a more independent communicator in his home and school environment. Angela welcomed me into her home and was an active participant in developing an effective picture communication system, which would be utilized at Chris's home as well as school. This was just the start of his communication. As Chris gained knowledge of the meaning of the picture symbols, he was able to apply these skills to more complex communication devices that he now uses, and he can use these better than I can, so I learned from him. As Chris ended his elementary school years, I was fortunate enough to remain in contact with him through visits to his school. It was evident by his beautiful smile, his high fives, his fist bumps, and his hugs that he had not forgotten me. What joy it brought me to see how far Chris's social and communication skills had come. I made it a point to stop by and check in with Angela to hear about Chris's newest accomplishments and just to chat about my friend. Angela's support and advocacy for Chris was evident in all the good news Angela was able to share with me about Chris's progress. I was able to serve Chris again in his high school years in school. It thrilled me to now see Chris using a complex communication device paired with frequent verbal and nonverbal communication modes to express himself. Such a vast difference from back in the South Greenville days when we worked in our little trailer with our picture cards. Chris's independence has become evident. He was an active, communicative partner who had lots to say. I felt like I was the privileged one getting to steal some of Chris's attention from the peers and teachers here during our speech sessions. Chris is so popular that it honestly was hard to get in a solid, uninterrupted 30-minute speech session with him. We used his popularity to continue to work on improving his social and communication skills, and Chris loved it. Chris has helped me grow and develop my skills as a speech pathologist, as well as he's helped several speech pathology interns over the years. Because of Chris, speech interns are now working in the field with the skills that enable them to work with students who use augmentative and alternative modes of communication and make them feel comfortable in doing so. Chris, thank you for teaching me, along with other speech pathologists. You have helped enrich the lives of so many others. I would like to read a quote from the late Maya Angelou. There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. Because of the love and support of all Chris's teachers, therapists, family, and school staff throughout the years, Chris is now able to tell the untold story inside of him. I will admit it's not going to be the same for me when I come out here without seeing Chris. I'm sure I'm going to visit. If I have it, head on down to his classroom or go look for Everett to find out where Chris is. I'm going to rely on Angela and Chris's sister, Cherry, to keep me informed about Chris's activities, and will also entrust them to keep giving Chris the fist bump, hugs, and high fives from me that I had grown so accustomed to during my time with Chris. I'm going to end this with a message of hope. Never underestimate what can be accomplished when you believe in yourself. Never give up. Angela never gave up hope or lost her vision for what Chris could accomplish, which was anchored by the love and support from her daughter and Chris's sister, Cherry. I congratulate Chris on his graduation and wish him all the best of luck in the future. Thank you.